Hi preschoolers, this is Miss Wellington and I'm going to be reading to you today. The name of our book is called City Shapes, and in this story this little girl is looking all over for shapes. Have you ever walked around outside and noticed that there are shapes everywhere? Or looked around your house and saw all of the different things that make up all of the different shapes? Let's find out what this little girl finds. City shapes. A pigeon takes flight through the bright cityscape, exploring the scenery, shape after shape. The city is bursting with shapes of each kind, and if you look closely, who knows what you'll find. If we look closely, do you see any shapes yet? Oh, I'm noticing that this building kind of looks like a rectangle. What else do you see? A truck rumbling by to deliver the mail. A silver cart with hot pretzels for sale. Can you see the delivery man's boxes? What shapes are those? And stacks of brown packages hauled up the stairs. Some shapes in the city on the go. Squares. Do you see all the different squares? Look at all the squares that make up the bus. Here's our friend. Look at all these different colored squares. Even the windows up here in this car are squares. A skyscraper covered in shimmering glass, a long metal bench near a green patch of grass, and a table with glittery scarves and gold bangles. A bangle is a type of bracelet. I don't know if you can see. Do you see all those bracelets? What shape are those? Some shapes in the city are dazzling rectangles. Look at all those rectangles. Here's a really good one, this green one. A rectangle has two sides that are longer and two sides that are shorter, like a square, but two sides are long. The seaport with all of its flowing white sails, and there in the market, the pointy fishtails. There's the pointy fishtails. See that? Color, what shape does that look like, those pointy fishtails? The colorful flags on a banner that bangles. Look at this. What shapes are these you see? That looks like a triangle, doesn't it? Some shapes in the city are gleaming triangles. See if you can find some triangles. The sunglasses worn by the cop on his beat, the wheels of the taxi that zip down the street, and a manhole that leads to the pipes underneath. This is a manhole. I bet you've seen that in the street before. Gets down to the sewer. What shape is that? And they mentioned the tires on the taxi. What shape is that? Some shapes in the city are circles, so round. Do you see some more circles? At sunset, the city is softly aglow. The chit-chattering crowds hustle-bustle below. When off in the distance a melody hums, it's hard not to follow the sound of the drums. What shape are those drums? The stage in the park where the instruments sing. Some shapes in the city are ovals that swing. So oval is similar to a circle, but it's longer. There's an oval. And nearby the kites seem to dance in the sky. Some shapes in the city are diamonds that fly. Do you see the diamonds? Or a rhombus? When you're in kindergarten, you'll need to know the word rhombus. It's another word for a diamond. The sun fades away into hazy blue dark, and soon there's a twinkling, a glimmer, a spark. Scaffold up high above buildings and cars, some shapes in the city are far away stars. Do you see all the stars? The pigeon flies back through the night cityscape as the city light sparkles shape after shape, but her heart starts to ache for the shape she loves best, the shape that is home. What shape do you think the bird lives in? Good, here's our friend. She's looking out the window to see if she can find that shape. Let's see what shape the bird lives in. The warm circle nest, where the whirling and beeping of cars rushing by helps her fall asleep like a sweet lullaby. Here's the bird's nest. Makes a good circle. And there's our friend at the end. One thing I'd like to encourage you to do in the next couple days is look around your house and see what shapes you see. See if there's some different things that make up shapes. All right, preschoolers, it was nice to see you today. Bye-bye.